The next presentation is coming from Po-Chuan Yang, who is Dean of Global Photovoltaic Research Institute at Horizon Energy, one of the leading heterojunction maker. His presentation is a latest update on heterojunction cell and module technology. Unfortunately, Po-Chuan has a very unavoidable situation where he could not be present physically. So we have recorded his presentation. Please note that this is a recording. Over there, can you play the recording?
Thanks, TaiyangNews, to invite me to have a meeting today. So today I would like to share our latest HJT status. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. I'm Po-Chuan Yang, Vice President and the CTO of Horizon Energy. Today, I would like to share with you the latest update of HJT cell and module technologies. As we stand in July 2026, the solar industry has moved past the era of mere efficiency battles. We are now in the era of sustainability engineering. Horizon Energy is leading in this charge, and today I will walk you through how our heterojunction technology is refining the cost, energy, and the carbon footprint of global photovoltaics. Before diving into the technology, let us briefly look at Horizon's journey. This year, we proudly celebrate our 40th anniversary. We have grown into a global top 500 enterprise for 24 years dedicated in PV manufacturing and maintaining our BNEF Tier 1 status. 21 years of expertise in lithium batteries and 9 years in system integration. Looking at our recent 2026 milestones, we have successfully achieved maximum mass production of HJT module exceeding 760 watt peaks, launched ultra-thin P-type HJT solar cells, and also introduced advanced energy storage system. We are a comprehensive green energy solution provider. Our dedication to green energy has translated into tremendous market success. Today, Horizon is ranked #1 globally in cumulative HJT shipments. We have shipped over 12 gigawatts of HJT products to more than 80 countries worldwide. This map illustrates our massive global footprint, proving that HJT is not just a niche technology, it is the mainstream choice for the future. From the snowing fields of Bosnia to the desert of Saudi Arabia, Horizon HJT modules are performing in the most demanding climate. This leadership is not just about sales, it's about having the largest empirical data pool in the world to continuously refine our tech. Why HJT? Because it is the greenest technology available now. According to the latest CPIA industry roadmap, HJT is the champion of sustainability. We focus on the 3 savings, which is water, electricity, and carbon. Compared to TOPCon and the XBC technologies, HJT requires significantly lower water and power. Our carbon footprint stands at a record low of 300 kilograms of carbon dioxide per kilowatt. When you choose Horizon HJT, you are not just buying energy, you are reducing the planetary impact of energy production. This is not just our claim, it is backed by world-class academic research. We are partnering with UNSW to validate ultra-low emission pathways. Their recent publication identified the major cost and the emission levers across the value chain. By focusing on thinner wafers, reducing silver usage and alternative frame materials, we are mapping realistic pathways toward commercial ultra-low emission PV products. Risen's HJT is highlighted as a leading industry reference in this transition. Our technology foundation relies on our core strategy, which is established back in 2021. HJT features a perfect symmetric structure with full area preservation on both sides. Using an N-type or P-type ultra-thin wafer, this enables an incredible high open circuit voltage of 754 millivolts. By combining G12 large size, 110 micron thin wafers, zero busbar cell design, and low silver content metallization, and the stress-free cell connections, we unlock unprecedented module performance. And the performance results are certified based on the latest test reports from the Fujian Metrology Institute and the CPVT. Our single-junction N-type HJT cells have reached an impressive 27.03% efficiency under AM1.5 condition. And furthermore, our heterojunction tandem cell has achieved a breakthrough efficiency of 31.95%. These numbers represent the absolute cutting edge of current PV capabilities. A major driver of this efficiency and cost reduction is our ultra-thin cell technology. We have already achieved mass production of 100 to 110 micron ultra-thin HJT silicon wafers, resulting in a cell thickness of roughly 95 microns. As you can see in the photos, these cells possess remarkable flexibility. We even possess the capability to develop and manufacture sub-70 micron ultra-thin solar cells, pushing the boundaries of silicon material limits. Looking at our power roadmap, our target is aggressive but achievable. From 715 watt in 2023 to 740 in 2025, looking ahead to 2026 and 2027, our focus is pushing N-type HJT to 760 watt and advancing P-type HJT for space applications. By 2028 to 2030, we will introduce HJT tandem modules targeting 850 watts plus and 30% commercial cell efficiency. Speaking of space applications, allow me to introduce Risen Flex Nova. This is our dedicated product for low Earth orbit. Based on our P-type HJT platform, these cells are 210 by 105 millimeters, just 50 microns thick, and deliver a 21% beginning of life efficiency under M0 conditions. They offer excellent radiation hardness and self-annealing properties, making them vastly superior to legacy technologies for modern space missions. Returning to Earth and the challenge of cost, metallization is key. Our zero busbar roadmap shows our relentless reduction of pure silver consumption. We have steadily decreased silver from 60% down to 15%. However, this comes with challenges in supply chain, printing speed, and reliability. To overcome this, we are moving toward a revolution low silver and even silver-free metallization solution. To achieve this, we partnered with CSEM to develop seed-grade copper plating on HJT. This lean process uses a low-temperature dielectric layer and self-aligned copper plating on a printed seed grade containing, which is less than 10% silver, or even pure copper paste. A 15 nanometer thin ITO acts as a perfect barrier to prevent copper driving. The result, we have dropped silver consumption to an extreme low of 1.2 milligram per watt and reduced Indian consumption by 50%, all while maintaining reference efficiency. I must acknowledge the incredible project leads at UNSW, including Associate Professor Brett Helen and Dr. Li Wang and the team of CSEM. Their collaboration research is why both N-type and P-type HJT choose Ryzen as their primary industry platform. All of these technologies accumulate in our flagship modules, the HJT Hyper-Ion Pro. This mass production modules delivers between 720 and 745 watts of power with an efficiency reaching 24%. It features an exceptional bifacial factor of 90% and industry-leading temperature coefficient of 0.24% for P maxima. It is built to last, backed by a robust 15-year product warranty. The Hyper-Ion Pro is packed with innovative breakthrough. It incorporates our upgraded front-end and rear anti-UV version 2 technology and the HydroGuard version 3 edge sealing and the high-strength alloy steel frame. We utilize 1/3 or 1/4 curtain cell with zero spacing, bossing ribbon folding, and the TCO 2.0. From the 210 ingot to our flex-free stencil screen printing, every single process step has been optimized to eliminate risk and maximize yield. This makes the Hyper-Ion Pro the undisputed king of ground power plants. When we compare HJT against TOPCon and BC technologies, HJT wins across the board. Our major bifaciality is over 85% compared to TOPCon's 80% and BC's 70%. Our power temperature coefficient is low and our 30-year power retention stands at 90.3%. High bifaciality and the low temperature coefficient translate directly to a 3% or more power generation gain over competing technologies. Of course, laboratory numbers mean nothing if they do not perform in the real world. To prove our claims, we have deployed extensive empirical testing sites across the globe, from harsh desert to humid tropical environments. To summarize, Ryzen Energy is firmly dedicated to delivering the cleanest and the most sustainable green energy solutions on the planet. We are achieving this through 3 saving and 3 reductions, saving water, electricity, and carbon, while reducing silver, indium, and silicon. With single junction efficiencies at 27.3% and tandem cell hitting nearly 32%, and expanding into space application with P-type HJT, we are pushing the very limits of physics. Moving forward, we target a 1% annual increase in absolute efficiency. The future of solar is HJT, and the future is now. Thank you for your attention.
Yeah, I think that was really very interesting presentation. And actually, just for the audience, I talked to Po-Chuan during the prep call, and then he told me this 15% silver-coated, 15% silver content metallization is really making heterojunction also quite competitive with other technologies. And on the day when we spoke, the silver price was 13,000 RMB per kilogram. At that level, he said heterojunction can be competitive in terms of the costs, but it goes down, probably not so much. But I just now checked, it's 12,700 RMB. So probably not so big difference. But Yeah, I think that was very interesting presentation.